2 years ago, I came back to Russia just after the first big wave of sanctions hit us. It was scary. Back then, I filmed my first ever video showing sanctioned Russia and a Russia supermarket, and that video went viral for me. Maybe because people outside Russia were really curious, some people really hated Russia, and people were searching about real information, not what Western media shows on television. Today is 2025. I'm still living here after a couple of dozens packages of sanctions later. And today I want to show you guys what have changed and what have not. And believe me, when you're going to see a Coca-Cola shelf, you will not believe it. This kind of very cool supermarket that I really like, it's called Globus. A globus, it's like a globe, so you can understand the meaning that you can find a lot of international produce here, imported food and stuff like that. So if you've been really watching like the Western media and you are on my channel for the first time, you might believe that we have really strong sanctions here in Russia and that we don't have anything here, imported products and any foreign brands. But in reality, people who watch my channel, they know that the real situation is quite different, that our shops and supermarkets are quite bright and shiny and positive, that has a lot of people inside, they are buying stuff and no one really cares. This is what's going on inside the supermarket at the moment. I'm filming this video in August, so people start to prepare for the school season. That's why they make this orange leaf sculpture here and a lot of school supplies. These are very cheap studying tetrad. How do you call it in English? Paper book, the notebook. Let's keep unnecessary stuff. So right at the moment, I will take you to the drink section of the supermarket. Guys, this shelf with Coca-Cola haven't been more diverse even before the sanctions. So sanctions really make our life in Russia really fun because now we have the Coca-Cola around the world. Only in this Russian supermarket they put the country of origin of each produce here on the price tag. So this is China, this is Polska, which is Poland. This drink is from the Netherlands, guys. So look, yes, it's in Russian, but if you can read, you can understand each country. So this Dr. Pepper, zero sugar, is again Poland. Let's read this amazing shelf. So this Fanta is from Велика Britannia. That's how we called the Great Britain, guys. Fanta lemon. That is interesting. Велика Britannia. This says it's Fanta from Dania, which is Danish. The Great Britain. The Great Britain again. The Germany. Is this German, guys? Let's find out. I tried to read on the package. It says that the factory is Danish, but the drink is German company. I really like this baby Chinese zero sugar Coca-Cola. It is so tiny, so cute. There are a couple of Chinese people, they probably live in here and they gossiping about different Coca-Colas over there. Like, I think they have fun too, searching for foreign Coca-Colas and finding that they can find original Chinese brand here. This is Coca-Cola I haven't seen ever before. This is cherry Coca-Cola from Poland. This glass bottle Coca-Cola is from Georgia. You can see different letters on the package. Very beautiful Georgian leather, so I might get one of these too. This is obviously Sprite from China. Everything in China looks like this, so even you buying shampoo in Chinese supermarkets, it's really hard to understand what is inside. You can only understand that it is actually a Sprite by the colors of the can. Just above the Chinese Sprite, there is another, the Velika Britannia, the Great Britain one, the Sprite from the UK. Very interesting packaging. Also haven't seen this before anywhere in Russia. You see that made in Great Britain. Wow, that is my favorite. Bella Cola, the communist potato, Coca-Cola from the Belarus. This shelf is pretty big, so it has also drinks from the friendly countries. So far I found Belarus. I can see that this Pepsi is from Uzbekistan. And this big 1 liter Coca-Cola is from Azerbaijan.
О, смотри, китайская кола. Ой, доктор. Я вижу.
One can of imported Western Coca-Cola now costs twice the price than a can of Russian Dobry Cola. And this is a result of parallel imports or third country import, or how they do it. I even don't know the logistics, but it exists, guys. They imported it in a third way and it becomes really expensive. And this is what happened with a lot of foreign produce. It's just very expensive right now, but it's very still available here in Russia. I'm here in this video not to make any real statement, guys. I'm here to just show you what's going on so you can make your own conclusions and see how the reality is. And this video is not really about Coca-Cola, right? But about the global economy. And if you think about it, if Russia can export and import a can of Coca-Cola, they can do it with everything else. They can import and export the technologies, something that the Western world really wanted to sanction, some technologies for war, for the rockets, but in the reality they can do everything, and it seems like it's only on the media they threatened us and they show the sanctioned pictures that Russia like collapsing in some ways. They like to say it in the media, but in the reality it's a business as usual, I guess. This supermarket has a really giant coffee shelf, but I can tell you that it's quite expensive because we don't grow our own coffee in Russia, obviously, because our nature is taiga forest with bears. So we have our own roasteries that can package here in Russia and fry the coffee, but they still import the beans. So one decent pack of coffee beans or ground coffee would cost around 8 or 10 US dollars, which is pretty expensive. And you can let me down below in the comments how much it would cost in your country. This is Russian brand of coffee. It's called Jacquet. It's very old brand. I remember it since the childhood. Jacquet means the man who rides the horse. But I never buy this coffee because I just don't like it. I think it's very bad, but it's very cheap. It's only 380 rubles, which is around like $5-6. but I always buy nicer coffee because I like the foreign brands. Anything else in the supermarket really feels nice. I like how everything organized. I like it even better than the Ashan supermarket. And unfortunately, we don't have a Globus near my district, so you usually have to travel a bit far away because it's a concept of hypermarket, very big supermarket. And they build it outside of Moscow city center because it just take a huge area to build, but I would like to have it near my location. Today I'm buying something more international than usual, something that I would not buy in a normal time. I decided to buy a package for capitalist hot dogs. So I bought this hot dog buns. Also I found a sauce for hot dogs and new sauce for burgers. So I want to try. Also, I bought a bulldog spiced chicken ramen that I want to try, and some spices just for my house, and a package of Misha's pads. This supermarket is still very Russian. 90% of produce here is Russian, but still with a little international flavor because, yeah, you can find some brands that are imported. Let's go and make a fun picture in a British photo booth. It says to choose a style. What is the most suitable for the Gopnik princess? This is too childish. Let's go for just simple and color one.
Фотографирование произойдет через 3 секунды.
It really took me 3 tries, but for the last time it's the most successful one. I even like it, so let's print it.
Ваша фотография печатается. Спасибо, что воспользовались услугами нашей фотокабины.
Misha, darling, look. Now we have a collection of Coca-Cola in my house. It's going to be our new sanctioned hobby. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 different Coca-Colas, and one repeats, the Chinese one repeats. And I have very rare one. I still keep the original Korean Coca-Cola from the ship that I took back to Russia from Korea to Vladivostok. Look, it has Korean letters here. It's like 2 years old. It's really rare, collectible Coca-Cola. This is cherry polish. This is Korea. This is China from a while ago. This is collectible. So this is British Sprite. This is Zero Chinese one. I got this today. This is German. And this I've got just to try a bit because I want cola today. And this is Georgian. So yeah, it's a very beautiful collection. Again, this video is not really about Coca-Cola, but about modern world. People are more creative than we think. You can't isolate the country. You can ban a product, but you really cannot ban creativity of people, and people are creating ways to make their life better. I really feel that we are somewhat isolated from other world, but we never become as North Korea, so you can come to Russia and visit us. But if you cannot come or you don't want to come, you just can watch my channel. And please subscribe if you want to follow these daily vlogs from Russia, where I show our real life here from a local perspective. So thank you so much guys for clicking on this one. I hope it was fun and interesting. You can go and watch previous videos on my channel, and if you really like what I'm doing here, you can support my job financially by becoming a YouTube sponsor, a Patreon sponsor, or by sending a one-time little donation. So thank you so much guys for being with me today. This was me, Lisa the Russian, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!